guys. How are you all? Thank you guys for being here. Let me see who's here. Hey, Foxy. Hey, Allie. Good to see you. Oh, I'm so sorry, Allie. Hey, Pointer Lover. Hey, Cutie Pie. Hey, Adrian. Let's see. Kalada Hope. Hello. Good to see you. Hey, Rachel. Thank you, by the way. As soon as I was about to start, my mom pulled in. She had groceries, so that is why it was just like a minute late from starting. Okay, you guys. So, hey, Karen, by the way. Hey, Preschool Granny. Just a couple things really quick. Hey, Chica, before we get started, some housekeeping things. So, first, we have the Hey, Sherry, Letitia Stalk meme contest happening right now. Some people may have their thoughts about it. I don't really care. I think that it will be a nice way for us to laugh a little bit, spend some time together, relax, talk about everything, and also raise some money for a good cause. So the contest is now set up with the fundraiser. So last time I talked to you guys, the fundraiser wasn't on there yet. It is now. We've already raised $50. I am so excited. And thank you, Music City Mom and Karen, I believe was the other one. Let me see. But, it just makes me, I'm really proud of this channel. I'm really proud of this group that we have here. And, it makes me think back to the last fundraiser we did where we raised money also in memory of Gannon. And we did so well. I think we raised like $1,500. Music City Mom. And then, let me see. Dawn K is actually the other one. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I was thinking Karen. So anyways, I'm excited to see what we're going to do with that. I think that's going to be really fun. The second thing is tonight. We have a live stream tonight at 6. And it is going to be, it's called Letters from Hell. And this is going to be all about these texting apps in the prison. I want to show you guys a couple people I found on there. I want to show you guys some of the people have their accounts suspended. It's going to be really interesting. And these are people linked to major cases, big cases, like Chad Daybell, Brian Koberger, but also freaking Letitia. So she had sent me a couple messages and I made a post and I was thinking, instead of doing a video or anything about these messages, I'll hold on to them and show them on meme night because, at least it will be for a good cause. Well, then after Melissa Jade's live last night, she messaged me again. So she's messaged me a ton. She said some pretty crazy things. So I think that we're going to go through everything I've found on all of that stuff, and including the other people as well, Chad Daybell, Brian Koberger. But this is just one of multiple apps for texting inmates. So we're going to go through all of that tonight. I'm really excited for that. Hey, Sandy South. Hey, Emily. Hey, Carla. Ooh, sound is bad. Hey, Rexy. Oh, okay. That's weird, Adrian. Let me know if it does it again. I'll come out and come back in. But I was messing around with backgrounds. Let me show you this one. It's a virtual one, or not virtual, a video one. See, for tonight, because it's Letters from Hell. I mean, literally, when you're talking about writing Letitia Stout, Chad Daybell, people like that, it is literally Letters from Hell. But anyways, so that's going to be tonight. But I really had other cases I had been seeing I want to talk to you guys about. So that's why we're here now. Hey, Pinche Becky. Hey, Annie-O. Good to see you guys. Hey, Missy. Nana. Good to see you. And Shell. Hey, Shell. Okay, so let me go ahead and start. This is just... I started grabbing these at 6 o'clock this morning. And I'm telling you what, I went through like moments of rage I've never felt at that hour of the day. Like I've never been so angry at 6:30, 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't know how many of you guys are keeping up with Joran Vandersloot. There's some stuff there, and I think we'll wait and talk about that one last. So let me just pull up. I've got several different cases that I have saved that I want us to talk about. I'm going to pull up 3 first. We'll go through those. Now, this again, we're going to see, very people that are accused of messing with our kids and stuff that you just wouldn't believe, but not as much of that as our last one. But there's a few cases that are probably going to get you a little riled up, and I apologize in advance. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Queen Olive. Okay, so let's start with this one now. Okay. This is a North Carolina dad who fatally injured his 3-week-old baby, found with a brain bleed and swelling. A North Carolina man was arrested just Monday, so 2 days ago, 2 weeks after he was charged with killing his 3-week-old child. Noah Bliss, 22 years old, allegedly injured his son on October 6th in an incident that caused the newborn to suffer brain swelling and a brain bleed. WNCN reported that the baby died the same day, leading to Bliss's arrest for first-degree murder and intentional child abuse with serious bodily injury. He was in court on Tuesday, and he remains in jail without bond. Let me get off this app or this ad. So here is the local news. Harnett County had brain bleed. Harnett County baby, had brain bleed. Dad charged with murder, assault warrants. A Harnett County father is facing assault and murder charges after his 3-week-old baby suffered a brain bleed and died, according to Wake County arrest warrants. According to warrants, Noah Benjamin Bliss, 22, of Angier, I don't know how to say that town, never heard of it, in North Carolina, was accused of inflicting serious bodily injury, brain swelling, and brain bleed on G. Bliss, who was 3 weeks old. According to court records, the incident happened October 6th. The warrants also said Bliss was the infant's father. The baby died the same day as the assault, according to warrants, and on Monday, Bliss was arrested for murder. CBS 17 spoke with some of Bliss's family, and they did not want to go on camera, but they said they didn't have a chance to meet the baby boy yet because he hadn't come home from the hospital. They added that they're heartbroken. So I'm going to keep my eye on this. I want to know more, where did this take place? How did this take place? Who called 911? That kind of stuff. I'm in Harnett County. Ooh. Angier. Okay, thank you, Tiny Dancer. Oh, wow. Okay, have you heard about this? Sorry, I just opened a Mellow Yellow. Hey, Tiff. I hate people. I just need to say that. Hey, Debbie Lucas. Good to see you. Hey, Katrina. Good morning, you guys. I'm so happy to see you guys. Why? How are people so evil and mean? I will never become numb or less shocked by hearing these things. I know. That's the thing. You don't, though. Like, every time I feel like I just get more angry. Just more angry. All right. So now we're going to talk about this. Jacara Lopez Moore. No Amber Alert issued for teen girl later found murdered in the woods. Unfortunately, I believe if she was a young blonde woman, a young blonde teenager, she would be all over the place. And that is just kind of a pattern that I've seen. But a body found in a wooded area on Saturday is a 16-year-old New York girl who has been missing since August. According to WHAM, Jacara Lopez Moore's death has been ruled a homicide. Her body was located off a parkway in Rochester. Lopez Moore vanished after leaving her home on August 27th. Her family reported her missing 2 days later. The Democrat and Chronicle reported that the teen was initially believed to be staying over with a relative, but alarms were raised when it was discovered her phone was off. Lopez Moore's mother told the news outlet that it took a week for police to contact the media regarding her daughter's disappearance. Afterward, police allegedly informed the family that they believed the teen was endangered for reasons they could not reveal to the media. So here's a case where, a family would love for their family member to be on the news. They would love media attention, and they're not getting it, and that's unfortunate. Oh, thank you, Noelle. I appreciate that so much. I'm going to school for CSI, specifically in homicide, and this just pushes me to get it done so I can help bring justice to these families. That is awesome, Rachel. Hey, Corey. Despite this, an Amber Alert was never issued. Amber Alerts are issued when it's believed an abduction took place. Police said that Lopez Moore briefly ran away at age 12 while in foster care. They also claimed the family said they possibly saw her get into a car willingly on the night of her disappearance. According to police, her body was, quote, in a state of decomposition in which a scientific identification was required, unquote. Her cause of death has not been disclosed. Sad, very sad. I would like to know what police meant by that, the circumstances they couldn't share with the media. And then who is responsible for what's happened to this young baby. Hey, Amber. Okay, so now we're on to this one. Mom of 5 found dead beside Santa Clara County Road. Investigators in California are looking into the death of a 35-year-old mother of 5 who was found dead last week off Mount Pleasant Road in unincorporated San Jose. Reminds me of Rachel Moran, a mother of 5 who was found deceased and also a similar age, Interesting, though, that Rachel Moran's disappearance and death was immediately all over all the news networks, including E! News, Oxygen, all these places that don't even really cover true crime like that, only. But haven't ever seen this young lady's face. I just have to point that out. I just think our media is not doing a good job at keeping it fair. There's a problem. Investigators in California are looking into the death of the 35-year-old mother of 5. Family members identified the body as Yami Narvaez. I can't say her name. Narvaez. Yami Narvaez or Yami Narvaez on Tuesday. I wonder if there's video so we could hear the right pronunciation, because I don't like that. She left her children, ages 16, 12, 11, 8, and 6, with family in Modesto in July while she went to visit friends in San Jose. They last heard from her on September 10th when she called to speak with her son on his birthday. The body was found on October 9th, and sheriff's detectives are investigating a homicide. Investigators have not said if they have identified any suspects. Her mother told the news she hopes to see the monster who did this behind bars. She didn't deserve this. Her sister said in a GoFundMe that her death has been a rough loss for the family. These children will go on wondering why such a horrible thing like this happened. My sister was very loved by many people. She had a big heart and she put others first. Let's look at that GoFundMe for a second. So 3 days until her service. Her service is going to be October 21st. This is sad, you guys. But unfortunately, exactly. And I don't mean to be repetitive, but I cannot look through these cases of all these young missing African-American, Hispanic women that never, ever make it to mainstream media. Very similar situation to Rachel, not necessarily the way she was found. However, young mom of 5, families reaching out, GoFundMe, all these elements that are similar, but the media is all over one of them and not the other, and that feels wrong. Girl, our media hasn't worked for we the people in decades now. They are all BD moneymakers, but you and others are doing the job for we the people. Thank you. Thank you, Tiny Dancer, and thank you guys for being here with me to go through these. Hey, Jennifer, hey, Search and Rescue, and Missy. Good to see you, ladies. Okay. Now we have a few more, which trigger warning, because these involve, babies. We have a development about, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys our lineup. We've got depressed mom who took the life of her 5-year-old while dad is at work. We have a grandmother charged in infant death from prescription cough syrup overdose. Okay. We have this young lady. I've seen a little bit of coverage on her, Chelsea Grimm, but to be fair, she is white and blue eyes and all that. I mean, she is getting a little more coverage. I've seen that story a couple places. An ex-teacher accused with a relationship with student found dead from self-inflicted gunshot wound. We have an update on the 12-year-old boy I told you guys about last True Crime News. We also have an update about the little boy who was found in the alligator's mouth. We have an emaciated 4-month-old girl with a swollen stomach found deceased. A decapitated body with intestines extruding and head in a bathtub. Haven't heard that anywhere else. And then this one takes the cake. Nevada prosecutor charged with luring child for sex. Then we're going to look at a 13-year-old boy who murdered his mother after she gave birth to her daughter. And then last but not least, Natalie Holloway. So we've got a few to get through, but this way you guys know kind of what our plans are. And let me share the GoFundMe for Yami Navarez in the chat, just in case. And for people watching on the replay, in the comment section, you can swipe right on the little place on the bar where you type your comment, swipe left, and the live chat will pop up. That is where you'll be able to grab the links that we dropped during the live. Okay. Lindsay Clancy. I have not heard a word either, Pointer Lover. Hey, Meta Mom. I know, Corey. They're tough stories today. They are. But, and there's several of them, but I find them all to be super important that we talk about. So, depressed mom stabs 5-year-old daughter to death while dad is at work. A California woman allegedly stabbed her 5-year-old daughter to death on Saturday. According to KOVR, a man called 911 after finding his wife, Mina Nazari, 34, had killed their daughter, Sana Akram, at their Modesto home. Authorities have not yet established a motive. The Modesto Bee reported that Akram was pronounced dead at the scene. Nazari was also arrested at the scene. Modesto police said another child was found unharmed. A GoFundMe established for the slain girl alleged that Nazari had been dealing with mental health issues, including depression. She's facing murder charges, attempted murder, and child endangerment. So let me look. We're going to look at the local news for a second, the links that they've shared. Beautiful little girl, slain Modesto girl identified as 5-year-old and mother arrested. This is just unbelievable to me. How can you just walk away from something like that and not be affected, said a neighbor who spoke on the condition of anonymity. A memorial sits not too far from the family's home at the Crown Ridge Apartments. She was so little, long black hair, said another neighbor. A family friend identified her as Fatima Sana Akram. The person described her as a beautiful, smart 5-year-old, while also sharing that the mother suffered from depression and mental illness. Many times there's a stigma associated with going out of the family asking for mental health supportive services, said the director of Muslim American Social Security Foundation. He revealed members of the South Asian community never or rarely seek help until it's too late. The stresses of adapting to life in America, especially for refugees, further burden those who are traumatized. So let's go back for a second and look at their GoFundMe. Hopefully this is the link. Yes. Katera. Look at that baby. My God Almighty. Stabbed to death by her own mother. So there we go. There's the link in the chat. Hey, True Crime Investigates. Long time no see. I got this sickness. Oh, I hope you're feeling better. Queen of Hearts says, you've got to be kidding me. I had no idea I could access the live chat on replay. Dude, that changes a lot. Thank you. You are so welcome. Okay, Pinche Becky. I'm so sorry, babe. Hey, shift happens. Good to see you. Pinche Becky, you probably don't want to miss tonight. We're going to go through some things I think you'll be interested in for sure. Shell Sands, thanks for all you do. Just so much lip smacking. Damn. That's pretty funny. Sorry, I'm damn thirsty right now, so maybe that's why. Okay. Hey, Chopper. Now, let me link this. Did I link this? I want to make sure you guys have the link. Hey, MK. Well, see, she's 5 years old, so postpartum, I don't know about that. They did say there was another child unharmed. Hi, my name is Katara, and I'm doing this fundraising for the family of Fatima Santa, who are going through the hardest time of their life. Santa was a beautiful, smart 5-year-old who was murdered by her mother, who was going through depression and mental illness. The child was found stabbed to death while Dad was at work. Dad is an Uber driver that was already struggling financially, and now losing a child and wife arrested broke him in pieces. He left behind, here we go, a 10-year-old son who lives in Modesto. The son is emotionally hurt as he witnessed the crime scene and is in shock, and Dad is also called to home to his beloved child's body. It is the hardest thing a parent can go through. He is struggling with the cost of the grave and funeral, so I'm hoping that we, as a mother or father, feel the pain of this broken man and help him in the name of God. Oh my God, that is heartbreaking, you guys. Postpartum is never a pass for murdering one's own child. It can definitely drag on for years if left untreated. Oh, okay. Mine lasted 4 years but got better each year. Wow, I didn't know that. I can't get over that lip smacking comment. Thanks for all you do, but okay. That is devastating. We're going to move on to this. Grandmother charged in infant death with prescription cough syrup. Grandmother charged in death of infant from cough syrup overdose. Like this. Florida detectives last week arrested a 53-year-old grandmother for the death of her 11-month-old grandson, who died more than a year ago of an overdose of an antihistamine. Tabina Lusant was taken into custody in Broward County on Friday and charged with aggravated manslaughter of a child. Prosecutors said that 2 baby bottles filled with a prescription cough syrup containing cyproheptadine were found in the home, and that Josiah Fenelus was in good health. Josiah Fenelus was in good health when he was left with his grandmother, but had swelling on the brain and bleeding on his scalp when taken to the hospital. Sheriff said the medical personnel were called to the scene, and Josiah was taken to Broward Health Medical Center, where he was pronounced dead. In October, autopsy results said the little boy who had been left in the care of Lusant for the weekend had a lethal amount of cyproheptadine in his body. Toxicology tests this summer determined that the 2 baby bottle tested positive for the powerful antihistamine, which is legally available only in a prescription, but can be found in certain stores and online illegally without a prescription. What in the world? She was the only one to prepare his bottles. 2 bottles full of it? Are you serious? Why? So you don't have to, deal with, oh my God. Hey, Queen Bella. Oh, thanks, Noelle. I get complaints like that all the time. You got to learn how to take that stuff. I remember when I first started YouTube, I would get, criticism, some constructive, some not. And it would really get to me, like into my soul and my gut and my heart. I would take it to heart. I don't do that anymore because, number one, sometimes you need to hear it, right? Sometimes we need to hear these things to realize what we're doing. And also, it's, it is what it is. If I get a cold, I get a million comments. Can you please stop sniffling? My God, I can't even listen because you're sniffling. So it's all right. I'm so sorry, girl. I should not have said that. I always say the wrong things. But I truly love your content. I watch you every day, so it's not enough to make me stop watching. Don't be sorry. Truly. It was funny. It made me laugh. And you know what? If you're being honest, what can I do? Like, I can't be mad at you for telling the truth. The compound cyproheptadine, I think it was. Let me see. Cyproheptadine. Yeah. Cyproheptadine. Hey, Katie Rose. I still take it to heart and it hurts. I know it does at first. It really does. But yeah, she was giving bottlefuls. People get on to me too about you mispronounced something. It's okay. Hey, H-Town Finest. Good to see you. Can you guys just give me about 10 seconds? Hold on just a sec. Okay. Hell, maybe I was smacking my lips too much. I was thirsty. And, it's okay. I don't take it to heart. But yeah, Amber is always amazing. Actually, Pointer Lover and I were just talking about that the other night. Okay. 10-9-8-7. Sorry. Hey, I'm well, never mind. I'll message you about it. Okay. So I'm glad the grandmother was finally charged. It seems like it took a long time for her to be charged. Now we're going to go on to an update. And I don't know if you guys saw this story when on one of the last true crime news, but this 12-year-old boy was basically abandoned. And his dad, he was found in a home severely decomposed, and dad was who he was supposed to be with. However, he was not available. They weren't able to find him at the time. Police in Wisconsin are searching for the father of a 12-year-old boy whose malnourished and decomposing body was found in his home last Tuesday. On Saturday, Roman J. Moy was charged with chronic neglect resulting in death and great bodily harm in Jackery Robinson's apparent homicide. Robinson was so malnourished when he was found in Milwaukee that the medical examiner has been unable to positively identify him, according to WDJT. His body was described as malnourished and decomposing and was discovered wrapped in a blanket. The home he was found in allegedly reeked of feces, mold, and decay. Robinson was reportedly the only child in Moy's care, though he has 3 children. The medical examiner said he had been dead for at least a week, but his disappearance went far back as Labor Day. A witness told investigators they spoke to Moy outside the home 3 to 4 days before his son's body was discovered. The witness claimed Moy was acting abnormal and that they never went inside or saw Moy's son. The witness also stated that Moy claimed he was dying of cancer and does not have long to live. The witness said the family had not seen Robinson in months because Moy claimed he had been bad. The witness said she last saw Robinson on his birthday in August, recalling that he looked extremely skinny and that he responded no when asked if he was okay. The witness alleged that Moy became increasingly evasive in the week leading up to the discovery of Robinson's body. 2 days before police got involved, the witness reportedly went to Moy's home and asked for him to come out. The witness went inside after nobody responded and was taken aback by an odor. WITI reported that they discovered Robinson's body after searching the home a second time. Per the news outlet, an autopsy determined that Robinson weighed 54 pounds at 12 years old and had a broken right leg that was in the process of healing. He also had fractures to his left leg and 2 ribs. Moy is also charged with failing to report Robinson's death. That is damn ridiculous and makes me angry. Hey, Music City Mom. I was just mentioning you at the beginning. It is so sad. I did go to redneck schools. I went to Independence High School in Coal City, West Virginia. Not the best of the best. Hey, Slick Nikki. I love your channel so much. I'm on Letitia Island. Can't find my way off. Happy to know you will always be on this island with me. Oh, yes. I don't think I will. I was thinking about it last night. I just don't think I will ever get over. Whew, makes me cry. The like heartbreak, and yeah, I'll just never get over it with Gannon. And I think a lot of people feel that way. Yeah. So cyproheptadine has local anesthetic qualities to it. Oh, you did, Missy? Yes, it was good, Music City Mom. I just mentioned us raising $50 so far and you helping and for that fundraiser. And thank you so much. I just really appreciate you guys and everything that you do for me and us and everybody. You know, I'm proud of what we've built here. And I'm really proud of the fundraisers we've done and the things like that. So, oh, thank you, Mama Stone. Thank you for your comment. I love the comments from the people who don't comment often. It's just cool to see. Okay. So now we're going to talk about an update with the little boy. If you guys remember, this little boy, do you remember when the toddler was recovered from the mouth of an alligator? So this is an update to that story. Dad of murdered tot found in alligator's mouth deemed unfit to stand trial. There I went with the smacking. Now I'm going to notice it every time. Last week, a Florida man was found unfit to stand trial for killing his 2-year-old son and his son's mother in March. Thomas Mosley, 21, allegedly stabbed Pashun Jeffrey, 20, more than 100 times at her St. Petersburg apartment, where she was found dead a day before the body of her son, Taylon Mosley, was found in an alligator's mouth at Lake Maggiore. A court hearing is scheduled for April to revisit whether Thomas Mosley is competent to be tried on first-degree murder charges. Police said Taylon Mosley drowned and his father either threw or placed him in the lake. Prosecutors said evidence places Thomas Mosley at both crime scenes. WTSP reported his bloody fingerprint was found on a cleaning bottle under a bed at the victim's home. Police said that in the hours after killing Jeffrey, Thomas went to the hospital with injuries consistent with slippage during a knife attack. He pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder, and they are seeking the death penalty, but right now he's unfit to stand trial. I'm going to keep this window open because we're going to talk about Joran in a minute, and I see a new missing endangered case, so I want us to get to look at those. So let me leave that there and open up our next one. I just thought you guys would want to know what is kind of going on in the process with that case. He's competent. Send his ass to trial. Sorry to get off topic. You know what time it is. North Carolina State Fair. You going this year? I've never been. I want to go. I was talking about it and looking at it. I've actually never been. Girl, smack away. Thank you, Noelle. Oh, Pointer Lover, thank you. Oh my gosh. So we've already raised $75. I just cannot get over that. You guys are freaking incredible. You're awesome, Tree Baby. I'll donate too. Thank you, Music City Mom. I get paid the day of the live, so I'm going to donate as well once we get there. That's why we're doing it that day, because I cannot get the gift card for the winner until then. So, oh my gosh, look at this beautiful child. What a beautiful, beautiful baby. Cutie pie. So the live stream that is set up for the meme contest, and I love this because it's it's so much better than like, I would never want to be in control of the money. Say we were doing some kind of charity event and you donate to me and I give it. I wouldn't want to do that. With these, through YouTube, it's the super chat button on that live stream turns into a donate button. And so you donate right there as if you're giving a super chat, but it doesn't say super chat anymore. It says like donate. And the great thing about it is, usually when you super chat someone, YouTube takes a huge chunk of it. Some people say 30%, some say 40. When you look into it, you can get all different answers. It's quite confusing. But I know based on, just from my own money, it feels like it's nearly half, but anyways, doing it this way, YouTube doesn't take anything. The charity, the foundation that we've chosen gets the entire amount. And it's a foundation. It's a charity against child abuse, trying to help stop child abuse prevention, stuff like that. So, hey, Punksy. Mama Stone, that's exactly how I am. It's like it breaks your heart, but it enrages you. And like, for instance, today I was just looking, like trying to see what was going on, finding things I thought that maybe I would want to talk about. And I would get so angry in the moment. And I'm like, I have to talk about this. There is no way I can continue with the True Crime Channel seeing these things that are happening that you really aren't seeing anywhere. I'm sorry, but I get comments all the time. I live in that town. I've never heard of that case or whatever. It's just the truth that some cases get all the attention and some do not. And you can make up your own mind why. You guys know how I feel. I feel like, unfortunately, African-American and Hispanic people are not covered as much, and that's a shame. But it is the truth. African-American people make up a small part of our population, and the amount of missing people we have is more than, the percentage. They're like 13% or something. I don't know. But regardless, I know that the amount of people missing is higher than it should be based on what percentage they make up of our entire population. It is sad, Chopper. Yes, Cutie Pie, during the live. Yep. I mean, the live is up now, so that's how people are doing it, but you can wait until during the live, too. There are 2 cases that are getting ignored. I keep requesting people to cover. What are they, Amy? I get requests all the time. I did see that, Music City Mom, an Ebony alert. It's interesting. I've only seen one video on it. Google the Bexley box. It came to mind when you were talking about fundraising for TV and helping kids. Ooh, okay, Tiny Dancer. Thank you. Yeah, Amy, Pointer Lover will screenshot it for me and I'll take a look. So this was a 4-month-old, emaciated 4-month-old girl found deceased with swollen stomach. Parents charged. An Indiana couple was arrested last week, months after their 4-month-old daughter died in March. According to WTTK, Indianapolis police found Iari Washington unresponsive, emaciated, and with a swollen stomach. Her mother and father, Tierra, who's 25, and Darren, who's 30, gave conflicting accounts of who found their daughter struggling to breathe on the day that she died. Mom reportedly claimed she gave her daughter a bottle until she fell asleep in her arms. She said it was about 30 minutes after the feeding she noticed her daughter was not breathing. Relatives told WTTK that the baby, who was born prematurely, had breathing issues, and she was not expected to live a month. Meanwhile, Darren Washington, dad, already told police his daughter fell asleep on his bed and was making fussing sounds in the middle of the night. He said he assumed she was okay because she stopped making sounds after he put a pacifier in her mouth. He claimed it was the next morning when he realized she was not breathing and did not have a pulse, according to the Indianapolis Star. An autopsy determined that Iari Washington weighed 7 pounds when she died. Medical records indicated that she was gaining 32 grams per day for the 2 weeks she was in the NICU, but doctors believe she only gained 7.9 grams a day after she was discharged from the hospital, according to Indianapolis Star. Additionally, cops reportedly found no formulas, baby bottles, or cribs in the parents' home. So you have a 4-month-old baby. Let me tell you what, when my kids were 4 months old, My home was covered with diapers, with all the formula cans and, liquid formula and bottles and pacifiers and toys. And no, there was nothing in their home. What the hell? Hey, Candace. Moss Gator, something infuriating. Look up Kendrick Lee in Houston. His mom and her gross boyfriend are monsters. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you, Pointer Lover, so much. All right, so this one I will say trigger warning. You guys know I repeat myself with this, but in case you're new, sometimes trigger warnings in true crime just feel silly, right? It's like, it's true crime. We are talking about human beings being murdered and missing and things like that. Of course, it's going to be triggering. And, if your mental health is in a place where it's going to disrupt your life, to any extent, really, then maybe you should just skip out on the true crime at the time or whatever. You know what I mean? But still, it's exceptionally kind of gross. Cops find decapitated body with intestines extruding in living room and head in the bathtub. San Antonio police made a grisly discovery Friday night after responding to a call about a suspicious person looking into a parked vehicle. Officers dispatched to the call encountered Bradley Adam Dimmick, 35, who reportedly told them, "I just killed somebody," according to an arrest warrant quoted by local news. Dimmick gave the officers an address a few blocks away, the document said, and they arrived to find blood and a dead dog inside the front door. Oh my God. Also in the living room, a decapitated human body with a large stomach wound. The dog also had a large stomach wound, the document said. Both of these wounds had intestines extruding from their bodies. Further investigation located the deceased victim's head in the home's bathtub. CSI crime scene investigators found dried blood on Dimmick's clothing and a trail of blood throughout the house to the victim's head in the bathtub. Investigators identified the victim as 65-year-old Keith Dimmick, but did not say if he and Bradley Dimmick were related. Bradley Dimmick's home address was listed as the home where Keith's body was found. Posts from family members on Facebook indicated Keith was Bradley's father. A time of death has not been established, but investigators found missed call notifications were present on the home screen going back to 9 a.m. on a cell phone they believe belonged to Keith. Bradley was charged with murder and animal cruelty and booked into jail on a $1.5 million bond. So he killed his father and a dog, and he gutted them both. He's charged with murder and cruelty non-livestock. Look at this guy. He literally walks up to police and says, "I just killed somebody." Let me see if there's anything else that we didn't get in that article. Unbelievable, you guys. Let me go back. We're going to look at the next one that was highlighted here about the arrest warrant. Thank you guys for being here, by the way. Why would you need a trigger warning for that? Just kidding, just kidding. It does sound like Taylor Ship business. All pursuing understanding, that sucks. Well, you guys, I have a couple scheduled. You can hit like notify me at the bottom, and that way you get notified. A lot of people don't get notified, and it's damn annoying. I'd nurse my daughter on demand whenever she wanted to feed. I wanted to breastfeed with Bentley so bad. Like with Trenton, I was too young. I didn't want to. I was like, I don't know about this. It feels weird. It don't seem right. I don't know. I was 18 years old. I just was not smart enough or mature enough to parent, truly. But with Bentley, I was 27, and I wanted to so badly. I know how beneficial it is to their health. However, we had him under emergency circumstances 8 weeks early, and I wasn't able to do that. I didn't even get to see him for 3 days. I almost died. I was getting blood transfusions and all of that. And, he was getting a feeding tube in the nose. He was so little. It was just tough time. So it didn't work out for us. I have 5-year-old twin boys, and it looks like only kids live here. I love that, Meg. I love that so much. More funny business. This is why I like animals more than people. Kaylin, good to see you, beautiful. I tried donating, but not sure it went through. I tried 3 times, and it said I get a confirmation email, but it also said error. Oh, thank you, Rachel, for even trying. Thank you so much. Are you mean on the fundraiser live? Huh. Hopefully you get some kind of notification one way or the other. Welcome, Gretchen. Thank you for joining. Cute picture, too. Okay. This is the other article. Keith Dimmick, killed by his son Bradley Dimmick. He walked up to police and told them, I just killed someone. We just went over all of this. The surveillance cameras. Okay, so here's some stuff. When crime scene investigators began processing the house soon after, officers discovered a trail of dried blood leading to the head in the bathtub. 3 surveillance cameras were also discovered during the preliminary investigation. According to the warrant, the camera found in the living room was pointed towards the decapitated body of Keith Dimmick. Detectives wrote in the arrest affidavit they, quote, observed a large stomach wound on Keith Dimmick's body and a large stomach wound on the deceased dog. Both of these wounds had intestines extruding from their bodies, unquote. He is facing murder and animal cruelty charges. So that is all that's out there right now. That's an arrest warrant I would like to get my hands on, and I may try to do that just for more details, because these articles will quote part of the story, but not all of it. So now we're going to get on to number 1, a Nevada prosecutor charged with child sex crimes, and number 2, we'll start with that one. 13-year-old boy who murdered his mother. No breastfeeding for me either, sis. Oh, that sucks, Tiff. I'm sorry. Hey, King Raku. Good to see you, babe. My little nugget Kate was 8 weeks early, too, in the NICU for a month. It was hell. I know, Kaylin. Oh, my God. It is so heartbreaking. And it looks like she lives here. Oh, Sarah Lynn. That is sweet. An experience I'll forever cherish and be thankful to have done for them. King Raku, let me go double check that for you. Do you mean the one, the Dimmicks? San Antonio, yes. San Antonio, Texas. All right. So after these 2 stories, I want to talk about Natalie Holloway. Then I'm going to let you guys go. But we have 13-year-old boy murders his mother weeks after she gives birth to daughter. A 13-year-old boy is accused of stabbing his own mother to death just 2 weeks after she had given birth to a baby girl. Authorities say on Thursday evening, the boy called 911 and said he had murdered his mom. Police were dispatched around 11:30 p.m. to the family's apartment. Responding officers entered the apartment and located the body of the victim, 39-year-old Irina Garcia, in a bedroom. She had been stabbed repeatedly and was lying next to a crib containing her 14-day-old daughter, who was not harmed physically. Investigators believe the 13-year-old boy waited for his mom to fall asleep before killing her. Her husband, the boy's stepfather, works as a truck driver and was out of town at the time of the attack. The boy was subsequently detained and charged with second-degree murder. A judge determined there was probable cause to proceed with the charge. Police said the case remains under investigation. The boy apologized and was calm when speaking with police, and there was no record of previous law enforcement interactions with the family. The lieutenant told CBS Miami, we can't say why this happened. From what I understand, there were no other calls to the apartment, and people here said he was a good kid. And as far as we know, there were no mental health issues. We just don't know why he did this. This is heartbreaking. I never would have imagined something like this. A 13-year-old child taking his mother's life. It's a sad story. The neighbor said the family seemed normal and she never saw them argue. This is a very calm area. This is the first time I've seen something like this happening, she told CBS News. The boy's in the 8th grade at I Mater Academy Middle School. He was an honor student. The principal released this statement. We're deeply saddened by this tragic incident. As this is currently an ongoing police investigation, we are unable to provide any further information at this time. Our hearts and prayers go out to the family involved during this incredibly difficult time. Oops, sorry, the dryer went off. The boy is being held in secure detention and was hospitalized after threatening to harm himself. So there has to be some kind of mental health issue. I've got to see what you guys think about this. What would the punishment be, right, for a 13-year-old? And his mother, he didn't harm his sister. I mean, hey, Jay, thank you for being here for 9 months. Hey, Ruckus Rocks. I left a comment on an old post of yours. It's in reference to, this is going to sound weird, but the Zodiac Killer and different mass shootings, including Sandy Hook and the Uvalde. Oh, okay. Well, I'll go find it after this. Ruckus Rocks. He must have hated losing his mother's attention to the baby. I don't know. What's the proper punishment for a 13-year-old who does something like this? And definitely there has to be mental health issues, right? I just don't know. It's very sad. Now, also, this little baby grows up without a mom. Okay, so now we're going to talk about this just for a second. Nevada prosecutor, okay? Last True Crime News, there was like 6 or 7 stories of coaches, church leaders, all these people who we're supposed to trust. And now we have a fucking prosecutor. Excuse my language, but I'm sorry. I'm not going to censor myself when it comes to this. This is bullshit. If you have little kids, then pay attention because this shit scares me to death. We were at a ball game the other day, and Bentley, the playground is like directly behind where you sit at the football field at our school. And so we let Bentley play on the playground, like it's like 20 feet behind us in the same little field. I turned around and I see Bentley and his friend and like this like 17-year-old boy paying them way too much attention. And my mom, like, I'm just on it. Like, I don't understand why a teenager that age would have any interest in what little 6-year-olds are doing. So I'm immediately watching, and I told Bentley, you are not allowed to play with big kids like that unless it's your brother and his friends. No, you have no business there. You don't have the same interest. It makes no sense. But we need to be on high alert because prosecutors, church leaders, teachers, principals, it's everywhere. That's just the truth. Hey, Scout. You have to look up Paris Bennett's story. Same age, and he essayed and brutally murdered his baby sis and will be getting out soon. Oh, my God. He's a pure psychopath. Hey, Teresa. Are you here, too? Let's see. Good to see you, babe. Alex, if you happen to have any spare time over the next week, I was emailed a police report and court docs for this woman's child abuse neglect charges. Oh, absolutely. I would love to, Kaylin. Just message me. Thank you, Scout. All right, so here's the details. A Nevada prosecutor was arrested Friday and charged with trying to lure a child for sex. Clark County Deputy DA Tanner Castro was arrested in Henderson, the Las Vegas Review-Journal said, quoting the Henderson Justice Court website. A police spokeswoman could not confirm details of his arrest, and his attorney declined comment. The newspaper was unable to reach the Clark County District Attorney Steve Wolfson for comment. Castro's LinkedIn page said he began work as a prosecutor last month and was previously a clerk in the DA's office. He graduated University of Nevada, Las Vegas's William S. Boyd School of Law in May of 2022. Court records showed the charges involved luring or attempting to lure a child online and attempted statutory sexual seduction. He was released on bond and is due back in court November 11th. You better take his ass out of the DA's office. I'm telling you right now. He better lose his job. A Clark County prosecutor was arrested Friday. Let's see if there's anything new in this local news. According to his arrest report, Castro used Kik and Snapchat to communicate with an undercover law enforcement officer who believed he was a juvenile girl. Castro had conversations that were sexual in nature with the officer and agreed to meet up for sex, the report said. He was arrested after he arrived at Whitney Mesa Park in Henderson to meet with the supposed minor. Castro's attorney, Greg Hendricks, declined to comment. I bet he did. Oh, look here. District Attorney Steve Wilson said Monday Castro has since been terminated. Castro has been licensed as a Nevada attorney since November 2022. He's been terminated. Thank the Lord. Hey, Destined. That same thing happened to my 7-year-old and his friend at the trampoline park with a group of older kids. I was on it like white on rice. Yes, Stephanie. I think a lot of people didn't realize that. The Reed Duran case. Is that one that you sent that Pointer Lover saved? It is absolutely sickening when an authority figure that we are supposed to trust does this shit. It just blows my mind. Well, hey, Stephanie. At least he's been fired, and now everybody knows all about him. We have police undercover, but you also have and I've been talking to you guys about it on different true crime news, like these pedo hunters that have these these groups, and they secretly act like teenagers and reach out, talk with men and potentially meet up with them, and then they show up with a camera and they're like, what the hell are you doing here? But okay, so now let's get in. I want to talk about Natalie Holloway, but first I see that there's a new missing. I want to show this just in case. I haven't seen this yet. 3 and 11-year-old girls reported missing, endangered in Florida. Police in Leon County, Florida have issued a missing and endangered alert for 2 children who have disappeared south of Tallahassee. We have Harley Quinn Bohannon, 3, and Angelic Larissa Harvey, 11. They were last seen at 3:30 a.m. 3:30 a.m. What the hell? Investigators provided photos, but no more information. So here's photos. If anybody's in that area and you're out and about, or if you want to share this information, if you have Facebook, you can go to Leon County Sheriff's Office and grab their post. Cute girls. It's scary. So last seen at 3:30 a.m. That's a little odd as well. Oh, wait, I didn't show you guys. Here's the Facebook post and the pictures. Hi, all that I may have missed researching while listening to Allie's soothing voice. Catch me up on other cases. Aw, I love that. Sorry, granddaughter homesick and was doing an experiment. Nana Coke. Have a friend that used to go out and hunt, and he had a team as well in Nashville. Yeah, combat vet. That's crazy. That is crazy. My daughter was playing at a park, and my mom spotted a guy in a van watching her. Later, it was reported someone in a van was trying to abduct kids. Oh, my God. Foxy, are you not feeling good? I hope you feel better. Oh, Destined. I know. It is so bad. It really is. I can't get over it. Every time I look, every single time I get angry, and within 15, 20 minutes, I'm able to put together 20 different ones that I want to talk about. It's crazy. If you just give it a couple days between looking at the news every single time, you're going to find something like this. Went into a schoolhouse, open impersonating a parent. Oh, my God. So he's about to go to trial. Hey, Nicole. Shit, my phone's outside. Okay, I will. 1 second. Let me pull this up. So, you guys, Joran Vandersloot had court this morning, and I don't know how many of you guys have followed the Natalie Holloway case. It's been going on for years. We have Joran Vandersloot, who, the reason why he's going to court right now actually is he extorted money from the family, claiming, I'm going to tell you what happened, and he didn't. So he was brought to America, and he has made a plea deal that he will tell what happened to Natalie for, a certain amount of time that he's going to face in jail. Oh, okay, DKK. That makes sense. If it was like a check on him while they were sleeping. I hate his smug face and attitude. I know. Okay. So before I went live, I was trying to watch to see what was happening. I think Natalie's mom is supposed to do a press conference today. I'm logging into my other Facebook on the computer to check your message, Nicole. But there were reports already that he has kind of given more information about what's happened. This is a new article that's out on Crime Online, so maybe. Oh my gosh, Nicole, thank you. So let's check this one out. Nicole sent. Joran Vandersloot admits to killing Alabama teen Natalie Holloway. Almost 2 decades after, look how different he looks now from when he was young. Almost 2 decades after Natalie vanished in Aruba, the man long suspected of killing the Alabama teen has confessed to her killing, according to a court filing. It's over. Joran Vandersloot is no longer the suspect in my daughter's murder. He is the killer, Beth Holloway said on Wednesday. He gave a proffer in which he finally confessed to killing Natalie. After 18 years, Natalie's case unsolved. A proffer? Is he going to be charged with this? They were in court this morning. Oh, so she already did the press conference. Wait a minute. He did a proffer. That's interesting to me. He got 20 years. I know, but are they going to charge him with murder because a proffer? Remember, that's what he got. That's what Harley did. And that is not a plea agreement. That does not, keep him from being charged. And he was able to kill again when he killed Stephanie Flores. Oh my God, I'll never forget that. Watching like the hotel footage and stuff. Hey, Curious Jen. Can't be charged in the U.S. for killing her. Okay, and I believe Aruba statute is only 12 years. Wait, what do you call it? Why is my brain not working? 12 years since the crime for you to be charged. Alabama can't charge him. Okay, I was confused because I'm wondering how can they charge him with this, if they can't charge him with that. So thank you guys. All right, let me drop some links really fast. We have Miss Amber. It's been in here. Curious Jen, Foxy, Teresa, Punksy. Let's see. He got 20 years concurrent with his sentence for the extortion. Thank you, Teresa. Criminality. I didn't see Nay, but I'm going to drop hers anyways. Thank you guys for being here. And definitely check out the channels and stuff. All of them are awesome that I drop. Promise. Okay. He gave a proffer in which he finally confessed to killing Natalie. Why did they do? I'm curious. In a proffer, a defendant offers information they know about a crime, often as part of a plea deal. Vandersloot, 36, pled guilty in federal court Wednesday to extorting and defrauding the Holloway family. He was accused of trying to sell information about the location of her remains to her family in exchange for $250,000. Her body has never been found. In 2012, an Alabama judge signed an order declaring her legally dead. But on Wednesday, a federal judge who reviewed Vandersloot's proffer said there's a reason why Natalie Holloway's body would never be found, though she did not elaborate. But the deaths of Holloway and a Peruvian woman who Vandersloot previously admitted to killing prompted Judge Anna Manasco to sentence Vandersloot to 20 years on the federal charges. I've considered your confession to the brutal murder of Natalie Holloway. You have brutally murdered in separate incidents years apart 2 beautiful women who refused your sexual advances. Vandersloot had been arrested multiple times in connection with Holloway's death. He was subsequently released by Aruban authorities who cited a lack of direct evidence. He's serving a 28-year prison sentence in Peru for the murder of Stephanie Flores. Peruvian officials allowed his temporary release to the U.S. to face the extortion and wire fraud charges. Vandersloot will return to Peru to finish his murder sentence. Afterward, he will return to the U.S. to start his prison sentence for the federal extortion and wire fraud. Wait, so he will finish that 28 years and then have to come here and do 20, or does he come here and just do 8, Teresa? I know that you'll know that one. Why Vandersloot was charged in the U.S. While U.S. officials don't have jurisdiction over the investigation in Aruba, a federal grand jury in Alabama indicted Vandersloot for an alleged plot to sell information about Holloway's remains to her family. According to the indictment, this scheme took place between March and May 2010. And then he killed Stephanie Flores May 30th of 2010. Unbelievable. He's such a monster. All right, well, let's look at here at Crime Online, because I saw there was a few updates as far as what he did. And I didn't know if that were describing like more details, but I didn't know if they were accurate. So I just grabbed one thing, which, hold on. Hold on a second. I'm sorry, you guys. We'll just look at Twitter in a second, but this is his statement. I would like to take this time to apologize to the Holloway family, to apologize to my own family, to say I hope the statement I provided brings some kind of closure to everyone involved, adding that he is now a Christian. I am no longer the person I was back then. Oh, God, look at him. What a disgusting freak. What a disgusting freak. Okay, so there's the press conference. I'm definitely going to check that out. I know some of you guys have seen it. I paid my dollars killer money. That's shocking. I don't think anyone can really wrap their mind around what that means, she said Wednesday while addressing the court. Details of how Natalie died and how her body was disposed of. Are we going to get those details? That's just what I'm looking for, you guys. This is a very long article. Okay, hold on. He's so creepy. He's disgusting. If they shorten the Peru sentence, he will then come here to finish this. And still, he do 20 years here or 8? Let me see. Because he had 28 there and 20 here. Hey, Salty C. He will most likely just be done serving time. Okay. I bet she's in the ocean. I bet so too. Can you imagine? Yeah, the proffer will be released soon on what exactly he said. Allie and the Two Gins sound like a rock band. It does. Yeah, if he's truly changed. One of my exes as a kid almost got lured away by some guy offering to go get him ice cream. It was always a joke about how he almost got kidnapped once. Oh my God. That is scary. Okay, before I let you guys go, let's do a little. Oh my God, Kaylin, your tweet from 23. Lining up at the Capitol to watch Jim Jordan lose again. Oh my God, that's funny. Okay, Joran, I gotta go, but I want us to see if there's anything else. Like I said, I saw some things, but I I don't know if it's accurate, so I won't repeat it until we know for sure. JLR was there, apparently. Oh my God. Buzz News. Joran Vandersloot crushed Natalie Holloway's head with a cinder block. I mean, this is just a random person, so I wouldn't put too much into that. There's another person who tweeted the same thing. Matt Finn, breaking details of Vandersloot's confession. In a recorded interview with his attorney, Joran Vandersloot says he was on the beach kissing Natalie. He started feeling her up, and according to Joran, she told him no. He insisted, and Natalie kneed him in the crotch. Joran got up, kicked her extremely hard in the face. Oh my God, you guys, trigger warning. He goes on to say she was laying unconscious, possibly even dead, but definitely unconscious. He noticed a huge cinder block laying on the beach. He took the cinder block, smashed her head with it. He said her face collapsed. He half put her in the ocean to about where his knees were in the ocean and pushed her in. He said after that, he got out and walked home. Wait, there was one more, I think. No. Oh my God almighty, you guys. Well, there we go. Matt Finn reporting on the details of his confession. It's in your Twitter DMs. Okay, hold on. Let me go back to this. Thank you, Caitlin. Am I logged in here? Yes. Wait, is this about him or is this the other thing you wanted me to look at? Okay, it's the other thing. I see. Awesome. I will check it out for sure. Oh my goodness gracious, you guys. That is just so sad. I am so sorry for Natalie's family who had to hear this today. Okay, Kaylin, thank you so much. Never seen a cinder block at the beach. It is sad. He totally dismantled the body. It's in the ocean. Hey, Katie. I only have one set of stairs to go. You go, Jen. I'm proud of you. Hey, shampooing carpets is a chore, baby. It ain't easy. And you got to do it multiple times because you're doing the soap, then you're soaking it up, and then, yeah, it's just a thing. Wow, you guys, I don't even know how to feel. This is sad, to hear about her last moments. What a fucking monster. I'm sorry, but I don't care. You do not get to decide what another woman does with her body with you and stuff. I don't know what the fuck? I'm sorry. But how dare you think because she says no, you keep trying, she kicks you in the balls, you bust her in the face like that? That is disgusting. And I'm over it. I don't like, I'm just, ugh. Men like that. Disgusting. Beth said this is it. It's over and closed. She was relieved. Sorry. His friends need to be charged too. I'm sure she is relieved, but also, I don't know. What about his dad? I mean, there was all there. I just find it disgusting that men can't take no for an answer, or actually not even men. I've had women who have tried to make a pass at me, and I will tell them I'm not interested, and they will nonstop continue to try to make passes at me. It's like, I'm not in. If you're man or woman, if someone tells you they are not interested, you let it go. Acting like that is just going to make them even less interested in you than they were before that. Didn't they search the ocean? He passed a polygraph where he said he did it alone. His dad passed away. He ain't a man. Well, all right, you guys. Tonight, like I told you this morning, hey, hippie chick. Tonight at 6, we have a live stream. Letters from Hell. I'm going to talk to you about, oh God, Letitia wrote me like 2 new messages. Then after Melissa's live last night, she messaged right after the live at 11:30. She definitely has somebody listening and watching. And like I said at the beginning, I was going to wait until the meme contest. I didn't want to do a video alone on it. But then I started researching this texting inmates, and I found Brian Koberger is on the Getting Out app. There's a lot I want to talk to you guys about. I found several other apps that are used to contact inmates. I want to do we're going to do a whole show. We're going to go through the Letitia stuff, but also talk about a couple of other people and talk about what other apps they have. So no means no. Her poor mom, I know. And then people get so personally offended. I've had people that get so mad when you say, I don't know, I just don't like that. But hell, then again, people get mad over everything. I don't know. It's crazy. Too much of an area to search in the ocean. If somebody turned me down, I would not try to force them. I would find somebody else who actually liked me back. That's going to be a lot more beneficial than trying to force somebody to be with you or whatever. Sad, but glad they finally have some closure. Oh, Stephanie, I'm obsessed with you guys. I love and appreciate you guys. I don't think she's upset. I think she's not obsessed with me. This is what I think. She's obsessed with what everybody thinks about her. Remember, and Melissa had mentioned this in her live last night, but the phone calls and in the text messages, there was a lot of Al saying, I don't give a shit what everyone on social media thinks. And then a lot of her thinking, all about what everyone thought. So, Music City Mom, well, I maybe can help you because through my research, I found like a lot of other ones that you can use because there are a lot of prisons that aren't even on there. Matter of fact, like in Idaho, Lori Vallow, the state prison, where she's at now, is not on the Getting Out app. They have all the county jails. So like Koberger is, Chad Daybell is, and I'm going to show you like what their accounts look like and stuff tonight. It'll be fun. There's a lot to go through. I'm going to do a little bit more research and we'll talk about it all tonight. Some should expect to know when batting out of their league and move on. People are crazy, you guys. What time? 6, Teresa. 6. Oh, I was about to say it 3 times. I stopped myself. I'm like, 5. Not trying to curse myself. She's so used to controlling what people think of her, so she just can't stop. Tell your daughters not to go off with guys by themselves or in a foreign country. All right, you guys. Yes, Chopper, way too many times. But she won't give me the opportunity to write her, which she addresses. She tells me why she blocks me back in some of these messages. She also, I'm telling y'all, she makes some wild claims that I actually want to kind of look into. So we'll get into all of that tonight. I got to go get ready to get my youngins from school. Thank you guys for being here with me. Thank you for spending the time to go through all of these cases that really don't get a lot of people's attention, and so thank you so much for allowing me to talk to you about them today. I hope you guys have a lovely day. Also, don't forget, Monday of next week, we have the meme contest. It's also a fundraiser. Let me go check. Actually, I'm going to pull it up on here so we can look together so I can explain to you guys about this. So hold on just a second. We'll go to my page, share this tab, and then we'll go to lives. This is like an upcoming live. This is tonight, the letters from hell. And then Monday, Jen made the thumbnail. Woofy also made a hilarious one. This is, oh my God, $175. How did we do that? I know about 75, but oh my gosh. What in the world? That is crazy. See, I'm just so unbelievably proud of this community that I've built, that you guys have helped me build. I mean, the last fundraiser we did so well, and I'm blown away already. I cannot even understand your guys's like love, your generosity, your kindness, all of that. It blows me away. Thank you guys. $175. That is so awesome. So what happens with these is you don't have a super chat button. So people cannot give you a super chat, but where that button usually is right here, there's now it's usually a dollar sign. Now it's these little hands in the shape of a heart. So you click there and you donate. Let me see if you have an opportunity to like describe the cause that you're doing more. This is a charity called Prevent Child Abuse America. It's a nonprofit charity. YouTube covers all transaction fees. They do not take a percentage. And it's just labeled in memory of Gammon Stalk 1111. And so I'm really excited for that. And also the winner of the meme contest, I'm going to send you a $30 Amazon gift card. Or if you would like me to send it from somewhere else, I chose Amazon because I can just send you like a code or a number and you can do it. You can use it that night that you win. So. Oh my gosh, wait. Yes, Rachel. So it did go through. It does, Patricia. It's weird. Wait, where is Rachel's comments? I'm not seeing them. Love you, Teresa. Thank you for being here. Let me see. Hey, KPM. My donation went through. Yay, Rachel. Thank you. Oh my gosh, you guys. $175 already. Oh, I cannot even get over it. You guys are awesome. Thank you. I'm going to donate too. I'll do it on Monday when we get paid. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for everything. I cannot wait to get our next bunch of stuff from the courthouse. I'm so excited about the future with you guys. I really love and appreciate you so much. Thank you for everything. And I will see you tonight. Oh, you get me emotional. Bye.